I didn't script anything for this video because I felt like it would be more natural to kind of just vibe on camera. But, you know, I think it's going pretty well, but I constantly lose my train of thought. I have the worst bug bite on my thigh right now. Ah! Am I in focus now? Perhaps. I don't remember where I was. Am I recording? We're recording. Okay. Hey again. It's me with better lighting because it's not evening time when I shoot this. It is actually like 2:30. Hopefully I'm getting this video out by today and it should be Sunday, but if not, I'll have that up as soon as humanly possible. So today we're going to be talking about relationships, it's a question that I get a lot by people who are depressed. The foremost popular question is, if I'm depressed, can I even be in a relationship? Which is a very strange question, because the answer is yes. 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 You know, video's over. Okay, bye. I'm just kidding. The next question is, how do I get into a relationship when I'm depressed? You know, your condition is something that's often beyond your understanding. It's often hard to articulate. It feels even worse to even try to articulate. You might feel a little uncomfortable sharing these personal secrets with this person that maybe you've just met. Maybe someone you're trying to impress, like your crush or something. So clearly the advice is, if you want to be in a relationship when you're depressed, is to just pretend like you don't have it. I know it's crippling and debilitating, and it's going to impact all of your serious and close relationships, but just don't have it. Just don't. I feel like that's the solution a lot of people offer when you're depressed and you're in a relationship, is just to try and hide it. But if anything, you need to be open about it. I can tell you right now that if you're afraid to talk about depression with your significant other, they need to be your insignificant other. You need to leave them. And you might go, well, he's so nice, or she's so great. But honestly, if you don't feel like you can talk about your personal problems with, you know, the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, then you're gonna have an even harder time when you get married or when you stay together past year 2. Probably past year 1. Because staying in a relationship for a long time needs a great amount of communication and trust. And if you don't even feel like you can talk to the person that you're with about what's going on in your head, then they're probably not a great match for you. So if you see the cute guy in your chemistry class and you want to go out with him, you want to be with him forever, but you don't feel like he's the kind of guy who would understand, your gut instinct is probably right. You know, try and figure it out, try and like get the lay of the land. But if you don't think that this guy is going to respect you, respect your mental illness, then bye. Goodbye. Adios. Aloha. The second thing I would recommend to depressed people looking to get into relationships is to try and understand your symptoms a lot more. You know, recognize when you're showing it, when it's coming, when you feel those depression waves hitting, because for me personally, you know, the depression doesn't come in like tsunamis and then disappears. It comes in, you know, tidal waves that impact you over long periods of time and then just go away and then don't come back and then just come back for some unexplained reason. You know, try and figure out the things that make you tick, some of the things that bother you, some of the things that make you realize, oh, I'm depressed now. This sucks. You know, Googling your symptoms doesn't really help because, you know, Google is trying to appeal to a wide range of things. And depression, you know, they list a very set list of symptoms And it can feel weird or feel wrong if you don't have all of those symptoms, or if you have symptoms that aren't on there. But honestly, I think people, when you spend time with your depression, I think you kind of figure out, you know, sometimes it's not things that people say that make me depressed. Sometimes it's the weather. Sometimes it's the food I'm eating. Sometimes, you know, when I haven't been outside in a while. Sometimes when, you know, I feel left out from my friends. Sometimes it's because my friends are out somewhere and I'm in here in my room and I haven't moved in like 4 days. I'm feeling a little depressed. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that. It's a little hard for some people to like recognize when those symptoms arrive. I would get irritated really easily for things that really didn't seem to matter all that much. And I figured out that that was a symptom of my depression. That it was irritation was just me reacting because I didn't want to speak to anyone. That everything would just piss me off. Everything would just be super annoying. Even if it was someone that I really cared about, I would lash out a lot. Especially in high school. Everyone blames it on like moody teenagers, but I really think that a lot of that was the depression kind of just like punching me in the face repeatedly. I guess my third tip for being depressed and looking for a relationship is you gotta put yourself out there. You just gotta. I have to, you know, put some unfortunate effort in. I gotta do my face. I gotta put on clothes that like make me feel good about myself. I gotta be confident, which is not always an easy thing to do when you're depressed, because depression is about kicking you in the teeth constantly. I guess the best advice I've ever gotten about confidence is fake it till you make it. So if you just kind of like pretend that you're confident, then eventually you'll get there. You'll get there. It'll happen. Eventually you'll wear these clothes and then you'll be like, yes, bitch, I look so good. Ha! And then you'll be able to go out and you'll ooze confidence, and all the boys and all the girls and all of the people in between will be like, who is that? You'll be like, it's me. It's me. I'm depressed and I don't care who knows it. It's a little dramatic. You get the point. If you go to class and you see that cute guy, that cute girl, that cute whoever, you know, maybe make a move. I'm not saying go up to them and ask for their number. I'm not saying go up to them and say, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. You know, maybe sit near them. Maybe they'll start a conversation with you. But you gotta put yourself in those situations where those things can happen to you. Fun story, my SD card filled up while I was in the middle of my final speech, so I have no idea where it stopped at all. So I'll just sum it up one more time in case the camera didn't catch anything. Be open with your partner, understand your symptoms, and put yourself out there. Yeah. Thank you so much for the comments on the last week's video. I definitely was not expecting anyone to like comment, because for me commenting is like a lot of effort that I just never want to put into anything. But you guys are so nice. Oh my gosh, we have the best fans ever. We have the best supporters ever, I'll say. Fans makes it sound like we do like YouTube covers. Yeah, I read all of your comments and then I forgot that like maybe I should let you guys know that I like read the comments, so I like quickly liked them all yesterday. I'll try and do better by keeping up with them and like actually commenting back this time around. But I will still be faithfully posting every other week as promised, because I care about you and I want to make you happy. So yes, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. You know the deal. Leave a comment down below. Are you in a relationship? How's that going? Have you ever had like a really nice conversation with your significant other about, you know, maybe the way that you feel, and it was something that was really hard for you to get through? I want to hear your story. Tell me. Tell me what it's like to be you. Peace.